And I am live. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. So, here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the start of an extraordinary journey. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable adventure filled with thrills, laughter, and endless surprises. Without further ado, sorry. Let the show begin. Here are new facts or fiction stories inspired by the format of Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, a TV story show stories from the 90s. Each story is followed by its answer, fact or fiction, and an example. So let me start that all over again. Wow, Double D, hello, hello, 13 months member. Wow, you're such amazing. I was going through your channel earlier trying to find out if you had a membership plan going on. I want you to tell me as soon as you get it because I want to be a member of your channel. It's very important for me. Thank you for popping in. Debbie, hello, hello. So, how is everyone tonight? I guess I'll start over with my thing, anyways. It wasn't going too good. I was alone talking to myself. I'm not good talking to myself. So, yeah. And you probably heard like a Skype in the background, my daughter. So, okay. I'm way too short on hours. Oh, with time, it takes time, Dee Dee. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. It takes time, a lot of time. When I had my 1K, I was still missing 300 hours. Now that is hard. And yeah, you have to roll your hours, but you'll get them. Everyone gets them. Just have to be patient, do your thing. Adam, hello. Nice to see you. I enjoyed your video I saw of you in Vegas with the fam. That was awesome to see. I didn't get a chance to see a lot of the fam Vegas, but that was really cool to see your video today. Just sharing me out. You were listening with just sharing me out. Oh, thank you. You're such an amazing friend, Debbie. We are so lucky to have you. Yeah, I really liked it, but it must have been hot like we saw on your video. I didn't see really on the others, the videos, how hot it could be, but on yours, I don't know. You showed it more. I don't know how you did it, but I was watching it and I told Eric, I said, "Oh my god, imagine if we would have went there. We would have cooked. We're Canadian. We're not used to heat like that." Oh my god, it was so hot. You always seem hot. Of course, of course. Okay, so I'm going to start my show if I want to finish. This is my new time, guys. I am now at 8 p.m. Eastern for the summer. No heat and me don't get along. That's right, Debbie. That's right. We do not get along with heat, but bring on the cold and we'll fight it for you. Oh, yeah, right. I never went to Vegas, Dee Dee, but I know what you mean about at night. No, 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 no. I have a friend, her name is Taro and T, and she told me that at night it gets really cold. But what does really cold mean for her? I'm not sure. It's probably my summer. Okay, so yeah, this 8 p.m. now is my new summer time because after the show, I always keep my show under an hour to an hour, whatever. And it's because after I want to go film at night because I got my new camera that films in night vision. So I'm going to try that out. I'm going to have fun this summer doing this. And of course, like I said in when I was announcing my live this week, that with the weather permitting, um, instead of seeing this blue sign here, beyond belief, fact or fiction, you'll be seeing a campfire. So, when weather permits. So, now the weather's not too bad. It was nice and sunny today, but it is cold. Face the Ace, hello. Nice to see you. You change your little avatar, dude. It's really nice. Naked nuns on. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, tacos. Okay, so here I will start my night. So I'm going to start off with the first story. These stories are really special tonight. I've heard of, and some I never even knew they existed. So for the answers, you have a choice. Like if you think the story is true, well, you can say it's a fact, and if you think it's false, you say fiction. Okay. So here we go with the first story. The ghost ship. Sailors tell tales of a ghost ship that roams the seas, appearing suddenly during storms and then vanishing without a trace. Some claim to have seen spectral figures aboard the ship, while others reported hearing eerie chants and eerie cries for help. Despite numerous sightings, no one has been able to explain the origins or purpose of the ghostly vessel. So, what do you guys think? Is it a fact or is it fiction? Totally, completely fiction. It's true. So, true, it means fact. Shite? No, not shite. Ship. No, no, no. A ghost ship. Fact. And the answer to this one is fiction. Why? Here's the explanation for it. The legend of the ghost ship is a popular maritime folklore motif of often used to explain mysterious disappearances at sea, while real ships have been lost under unusual circumstances, such as the Bermuda Triangle. Supernatural explanations lack evidence and are more likely to product of imagination and myth. So it was fiction, it wasn't true. And here I have some notes. It says for this one, this is a note that I wanted to start. Each of these stories play on popular tropes and themes often found in paranormal and supernatural narratives. While they may be entertaining, it's important to approach such tales with a critical mindset and consider alternatives, examples rooted in science and skepticism. Fiction, but I'm late. Okay, so here I'm going to take a little sip here. Okay, so story number 2 is The Secret Society. A journalist uncovers evidence of a secretive organization that wields immense power and influence over global affairs. The society's members are said to be drawn from the highest echelons of society, which con- with connections to politicians, finances, and the media. Conspiracy theorists believe the society is responsible for orchestrating world events and manipulating governments for their own narrative purposes. Is it a fact or fiction? What I'm sipping on? I'm sipping on cola, Coca Cola, Soda Stream Coca Cola. So, who's Debbie says fact, Adam says fiction, Face the Ace says fiction, then Adam says probably is a fact. Look it there. My smart little brother has it right here. So the answer is fact. Then the explanation is secret societies and conspiracy theories have long fascinated the public's imagination, with groups like the Illuminati and Freemasons often portray as shadowy puppet masters behind the scenes. While some secret societies do exist, their actual their actual power and influence are often exaggerated or misinterpreted in popular culture. Ha ha. Oh, I like this one. This story coming up. Okay, story number 3 is The Witch's Coven. What are we going to find out here? In a secluded forest, rumors aboard of a coven of witches who gather under the cover of the night to perform dark rituals and cast malvoyant spells. Locals claim to have seen strange lights and hear eerie chanting emanating from the woods, while others report encountering cloaked figures performing arcane ceremonies. Fear and superstitions grip the nearby village as tales of the witches' activities spread. Wow, 13 months too, Debbie. Woohoo! I am so lucky. I got 2 members. They're here for 13 months now. You guys are just so awesome. Thank you. And all the donations that you give to the channel go for the summer months on vacation to go film haunted locations. Pay the gas, pay the, I don't know, the venue or whatever I am going to film that I have to pay. Hi, the Bud Files. That was an awesome video today of those skeletons, those dinosaur skeletons. It was really cool. Faye, Tennessee Faye. Hi, long time no see, pretty. Nice to see you. Okay, so for my witches and their practices in the woods, what do you guys think? Is it fact or fiction? We get back to this. Is it a fact or fiction? Okay, I will. A fact. Well, it depends where you are, because for this it says fiction, but I've saw some in the woods here. So I don't know. It depends where you are, I guess. But for tonight, the answer is fiction. Explanation: stories of witches and witchcraft have been a part of folklore for centuries, often fueled by fear and superstitions. While some historical accounts document persecution of individuals accused of witchcraft, the existence of organized covens practicing dark magic is legendary a product of fiction and imagination. Hmm. We can debate on that one. Okay, because I'm one of the first ones to be in the woods doing this. Now that I got night vision, you guys will see what I do in the woods at one point. Okay, look at this one. This one I've heard of it, but not into detail. You've seen them in the woods too? Hmm. SpongeBob. Bat Rican, hello, hello. Nice to see you. Throwing out these awesome shorts. Keep it up, keep it up. Okay, so for this story, it's called The Curse of the Hope Diamond. So when I think of the Hope Diamond, because it's blue, I think of the Titanic and the heart, and that's what I think of for the Hope Blue Diamond. So, the curse of the Hope Diamond. Legend has it that the Hope Diamond, a famous blue diamond with a with a storied history, is cursed and brings misfortune to anyone who possesses it. Yeah, and the ship sank, so I guess I'm right. Misfortune to anyone who possesses it. Owners of the diamond are said to suffer financial ruins, ill health, and even untimely death. Despite its beauty and value, many believe that the curse renders the diamond a symbol of tragedy and disrepair. So, is it a fact or fiction, this story? A true or a false? For the Hope Diamond, it's a fact. Oh, that could be. Yeah, because it's true. It really did exist, this diamond. You're going to say true. So you're like Debbie, fact. Okay. The explanation, the answer is fact. And the explanation is the Hope Diamond is indeed a real gemstone, which with a rich history, but the idea of it being cursed is more myth than reality. Oh, okay. While some of its owners did face personal tragedies and misfortunes, these events can be attributed to coincidences rather than supernatural forces. The curse of the Hope Diamond is a popular legend that has endured for centuries, adding to Gem's mystic and allure. Hmm. And then there's a little thinking zone here again. It says these stories showcase a mix of historical legends, conspiracy theories, and supernatural folklore. While some are based on real events or beliefs. Others are purely products of imaginations and myth making. It's always fascinating to explore the origins and cultures significant of such tales. I hope everyone's having fun. Okay, story number 5. The Mothman prophecies. Ooh, now that's interesting. Residents of a small town are terrorized by sightings of the mysterious creature known as the Mothman, described as a winged humanoid with glowing red eyes. The Mothman is said to appear before disaster and tragic events, leading some to believe it is a harboring of doom, despite efforts to capture or explain the creature. Yeah, explain the creature. Its true nature remains shrouded in mystery. So, is it a fact or fiction? Izzy Pop, hello, welcome. It's nice to see you. Is fact, yeah, a lot of people heard about this one, but it's not talked about enough, I find. Okay, so the answer to this one, they say it is fiction. It is false. Explanation. The legend of the Mothman originated in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, in the 1960s, following reported sightings leading up to the collapse of the Silver Bridge. While the Mothman has become popular figure in cryptozoology, there, I said it properly, and urban legends, there is no conclusive evidence to support its existence, and most sightings can be attributed to misidentification or hoax. Hmm. Now that was interesting. Okay, this one is, oh, here's a good one we don't hear about either. Not that much. We know about it, but we don't talk about it that much. It's the Bermuda Triangle. Hmm. Have you ever wondered if it was true or not? Sometimes I believe it's true, but I don't know. It depends on what they have to say. Okay, the Bermuda Triangles. Tell that to Mothman Convention. Yeah, for sure. No, I think that I'll get shot. I won't live to see the next day if I say that. Okay, the Bermuda Triangle. Ships and aircrafts mysteriously vanish without a trace in the infamous Bermuda Triangle, a region of the Atlantic Ocean known for its reported paranormal activity. Theories abound, ranging from magnetic anomalies to alien abductions, but no definitive explanation has been found for the disappearance. Despite warnings, adventurers continue to brave the triangle's treacherous waters in search for answers. Aliens, you imagine? They're probably closer than we think, guys. Just saying. So, is it fact or fiction? True or false? Okay. The fact that I've got here for the Bermuda Triangle, I got fiction explanation. Yeah, I owe you an explanation, right? While the Bermuda Triangle has been the subject of countless books, documentaries, and theories, most most disappearance in the area can be attributed to natural causes such as human errors, weather conditions, or navigational changes. The idea of a mysterious supernatural force at work in the Bermuda Triangle is more myth than reality. Oh, they are wrong. Yeah, I think they're wrong. Because this is old, eh? So uh, maybe we found some proof somewhere at one point and this is not up to date. Oh, this one I like. I didn't know about this one. I wonder if you guys knew about this one. This one is called The Curse of the Bambino. Yeah, the Bambino. Sports fans believe that the Boston Red Sox were cursed after trading baseball legend Babe Ruth to the New York Yankees in 1919. Oh, yeah, you knew about that, Face the Ace? Ah. The curse of the Bambino is said to have doomed the Red Sox to decades of disappointment and championships droughts. Despite their best efforts, the team struggles to shake off the curse and reclaim their former glory. That's a fact, a fact, a fact. You knew about this one. That's cool. And the answer is yes, he said it. Fact. They believe that, so fact. Okay. So the answer is indeed fact. The explanation, the curse of the Bambino, is a well known superstition in baseball lore, often cited to explain the Red Sox championship vows prior to winning the World Series in 2004. Oh, well, at least they got one, if I read properly. While the curse itself is a product of superstition and folklore, its enduring popularity among fans reflect the emotional significance of sports legends and narratives. Love baseball, miss the Expos. Yeah, me too. I miss the Expos, but I love the Blue Jays. They're in Toronto. Toronto Blue Jays. I love them. I collect things from the Blue Jays. Okay, I'm going to have another little sip here. And we're going to move on to the Loch Ness Monster. Okay, so let's see what they have to say. Yeah, the Blue Jays. Okay. Yep, sip, sip, sip. Local Locals and tourists claim to have spotted a mysterious creature lurking in the depths of Scotland's Loch Ness, described as a long necked serpent like creature. The Loch Ness Monster, affectionately known as Nessie, has eluded capture and scientific studies for centuries. Despite efforts to debunk sightings, believers remain convinced that Nessie is a living relic from prehistoric times. Hoo-hoo. So is it fact or fiction? You read about them in high school. Oh, that's cool. So, for the Loch Ness Monster, is it fact or fiction? Fact. It is fiction. The explanation for it is while Loch Ness is a real body of water with a rich cultural history, there is no credible evidence to support the existence of a large unknown creature inhabiting its depths. Most reported sightings of the Loch Ness Monster can be attributed to misidentifications, hoax, or natural phenomenons such as floating logs or waves. But you see, we have like a creature here, not too far from where I live. We're supposed to have like a similar Loch Ness monster. I haven't seen it. I did a video on it, so if you want to see it, it's somewhere on the channel. Okay, so then there's another thinking period here. It says these stories reflect a mix of enduring myths, legends, and superstitions that have captured the public's imagination over the years. While some are based on real events or phenomenons, others remain firmly enter, enriched in the realm of fiction. Said it, of and folklore. It's always fascinating to explore the mysteries and narratives that shape our understanding of the world. A lot of people saw. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Now this one is a popular, but again, there is not a lot of chat about this one either. The Curse of King Tut's Tomb. Hmm. Archaeologists unearth the tomb of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh, King Tut. But shortly afterward, a series of mysterious deaths befall members of the expedition team. Rumors of a curse spread, with some attributing the deaths to the worth of the pharaoh's spirit. Despite scientific explanations, superstitions and fear grip those involved ex in the excavation of the tomb. So is it a fact or fiction? Hey, you've heard that story before. Yeah, the King Tut is a fact. Debbie says it's fact. Face says it's fact, and it is fact. Okay, the explanation now. Okay, the curse of the pharaohs, particularly associated with the discovery of King Tut's tomb in 1922 by Howard Carter, is a real historical phenomenon. While the deaths that followed the tomb's opening can be attributed to natural causes and coincidences, the idea of a curse captured the public's imagination and became part of popular mythology. Yeah, so, you know, I guess the mummy, like the air inside the tomb, that was like poisonous gas, I guess. It became poisonous. I don't know. They went and breathed that. So that's probably why. That's what I imagine. Oh, this one's interesting. The Rosewell incident. Hmm. In 1947, a rancher discovered debris scattered across his property near Roswell, New Mexico, sparking rumors of a crashed UFO. Military authorities arrived and confiscate the wreckage, claiming it is simply a weather balloon. However, eyewitnesses report seeing strange metallic objects and alien bodies at the crash site, fueling speculations of government cover up. Pom, 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 pom. Is this a fact or a fiction? Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, I've heard about this story too. And the answer is fact. Yeah. The explanation for it is the Roswell incident is one of the most famous UFO conspiracy theories in history. While the US military en- entitled claimed the debris was from a weather balloon. Yeah, they initially claimed the debris was from a weather balloon. Uh, Decades later, they acknowledged it was part of a top secret surveillance project called Project Mogul. I don't know. However, believers in extraterrestrial visitations maintain that the government covered up evidence of a crashed UFO. That for sure is a fact. I'm going to say, like my brother Dee here. Yeah, because they think we're going to go wild and crazy and we can't handle the truth. I think it's that. So, like, what else could happen? And this one, I love this one. This one's so, well, it's not sweet, but I'm a big fan here of this. So here we go for this story. This one I really like. The Curse of the Kennedy Family. Haha. So if you're a fan of the Kennedys, you probably know what happened to them. The Kennedy family is plagued by a series of tragic events, including assassinations, plane crashes, and untimely deaths. Some attribute these misfortunes to the curse brought upon the family by Patriarch Joseph Kennedy's suspicious dealings and questionable moral character. Despite their wealth and power, the Kennedys are said to be haunted by the specter of tragedy, fact or fiction. If you heard that, that was my daughter. She's gaming again. Okay, and for yeah, I believe it's a fact too, but according to my notes here, it says fiction. And the explanation for it is while the Kennedy family has certainly faced its share of tragedies, including the assassination of John F. Kennedy and Robert F. Kennedy, there is no evidence to support the existence of a curse. The notion of a curse is product of superstition and sensationalization, whatever, often used to explain the family's tormented history. So it's an explanation. No, no, no. Yeah, I know. No, it's like, come on, man. That happened and that happened and that happened. Anyways, we'll move on to the next one. The next one's going to be a happier one. This one is called The Curse of the Billy Goat. In 1945, a Chicago tavern owner attempted to bring his pet goat to a Cubs baseball game, but is denied entry. In retaliation, he curses the team, declaring they will never win another World Series. Despite the Cubs' efforts to break the curse, including multiple appearances in the playoffs, they struggle to secure a championship, leading fans to believe in the curse's power. I didn't know about this one either. You heard that story too? Ah, the Cubs? Yeah. So the answer to this one, is it fact or fiction? The answer is fact again. These poor baseball players, eh? The explanation. The curse of the Billy Goat is a well-known superstition in baseball lore, often cited to explain the Chicago Cubs championships droughts that lasted over a century. While the curse itself is a product of folklore, its enduring popularity among fans reflect the emotional significance of sports narratives and superstitions. Oh. Oh, this one's a scary one. Number 13. The the chupacabra. Farmers in Latin America report attacks on livestock by a mysterious creature known as the chupacabra, or goat sucker, described as a reptilian creature with sharp claws and fangs. The chupacabra is said to drain the blood from its victims. Despite sightings and alleged evidence, skeptics dismiss the chupacabra as a myth or misidentified known animal. So is it fact or fiction? Yeah. Well, it says here where it started. You got the answer. You heard it was more dog like fact? Okay. Well, here it is. It says the answer for it is fiction. The explanation for it is the legend of the chupacabra originated in Puerto Rico in the 1990s and quickly spread throughout Latin America and beyond. While vari- while versions explanations a wide version of explanations have been proposed for the reported livestock attacks, including predation wild by wild predictions by wild animals or domestic dogs. No conclusive evidence of a cryptid creature matching the chupacabra's description has been found. Yeah, so yeah, it's supposedly like other animals and dogs, they can predict it's coming. They act weird and stuff like that. You're going to cry. Oh no. It was fact. Oh. Well, could be. Like, It's like I said, it depends like where you are in this world, or and for this thinking here, it says these stories reflect a mix of historical events, urban legends, and cultural myths. So you see, that have captured the public's imagination, while some are based on real phenomenon or occurrences. Others are firmly enriched in the realm of folklore and superstition. Exploring these narratives can provide insights into human psychology and the power of storytelling. You're striking out tonight, Debbie. But these ones are more interesting, don't you find? Oh, this one. We've all heard about it. You just have to think back a little bit and it'll pop into you. Oh, yeah. But it's the way it says the diet love pass incident. That's a place in Russia somewhere. I can't pronounce it right. The diet love pass incident. Anyways, let's move on. In 1959, a group of experienced hikers goes missing in the Ural Mountains of Russia. When their bodies are discovered weeks later, the scene is bizarre. The tent has been ripped open from the inside, and the hikers' bodies are found scattered in ver- various states of undress. Some exhibit unexplained injuries, including fractured skulls and internal bleedings, leading to speculations about supernatural or extraterrestrial involvement. Now you must have heard this one. You must know what I'm talking about. So is the answer fact or fiction for the date love pass? Yeah, they never solved it. The tents all ripped. I've heard of this. Yeah. You're going to say true, DD? Mhm. So it is fact. Yes, it is true. Yeah, because I remember hearing it on TV at one point. I don't know why. Probably a documentary on it or something. Okay, the Date Love Pass incident is a real event that occurred in the Soviet Union in 1959. While the exact cause of the hikers' deaths remains a subject of debate, various theories have been proposed, including avalanches, uh, hypothermia, in infrared endurance panic. I don't know what that is. Anyways, they were in a panic for some. They must have smoked something and they went into a panic. We'll say that, okay? That go better with the story than it is infrasound in induced panic. Okay, that's what it was. But I say they smoked something. Okay, so and it induced the panic, or an attack by ingenious people. Despite extensive investigations, the true explanation remains elusive, leading to speculations and conspiracy theories. Yeah, it was on Netflix. I probably saw it there. What are you laughing about? Because I couldn't say they were in infrasound induced panics. I decided they had a cigarette instead. Okay. Whew. It's easier to say that way, so was doing an experiment in the area, so they have hidden the cur. Oh, that's probably something. Oh, I don't remember that part. Hey, how are you, little bro? Long time no see, whipped cryptid, whipped, wicked cryptid. Hello, hello. If they was smoking something, it was laced with something. Never smoked so much. I saw something. We miss you guys. Okay, let's move on. Keyboard missed. No, can't typed well. That's okay. The curse of the poltergeist. A family moves into a new home only to experience strange and terrifying phenomenon, including objects moving on their own, unexplained noises, and sightings of shadowy figures. They suspect the house is haunted by poltergeist, a mischievous spirit known for causing quarrels and distress. Uh, Desperate for answers, they turn to paranormal investigators to rid their home of the malvoyant presence. So, is this a fact or a fiction? Is it true or false? And then I got one more, and that'll be it for tonight. So, for this haunted house, it has a poltergeist in it. Not a ghost, a poltergeist. Is it fact or fiction? The answer is fiction. They never have the right answers for us. Okay, the answer is fiction. Explanation. While stories of poltergeist activity have been reported throughout history, there is no significant evidence to support the existence of supernatural entities. Phenomenon attributed to poltergeists can often be explained by natural causes, psychological factors, or hoax. Despite this, the idea of haunted houses and malvoyant spirits continues to captivate popular imaginations. Is not real. Yeah, it's all if you believe it or not. It's like me, a poltergeist for me, if I had to explain what a poltergeist is, I'd say it's a spirit. Yeah, it's a mean one. He's mean, he's angry, and he'll throw things at you and he'll crash doors and, you know, whatever. He'll show he's mad and stuff. It's like a mad spirit. And just a regular, like, haunting a spirit or whatever is just a person standing there waiting for you to talk to them. What about my basement? He's just standing there waiting for me to talk to him. That's what he is. Because, okay, yeah, I'll hear some boxes moving about, but maybe it's Eric. He's in the basement. I don't know, So that's what I think. But yeah, in the basement there was that orb that we saw in one of the videos I did. So I'm gonna go see that orb soon and film it. Oh, you have three little poltergeists. Yeah, that can be a form of poltergeist too. Very active ones that you have to put to bed by 9. Okay, so here is my last story for tonight, and this one's quite interesting. It says here, the Men in Black. Oh, UFO enthusiasts and witnesses report encounters with mysterious men dressed in black suits who imitate and silence anyone, intimidate and silence anyone who speaks publicly about their UFO sightings or extraterrestrial experiences. These men in black are said to possess advanced technology and knowledge beyond human comprehension, leading some to speculate about government cover ups and alien conspiracies. Most definitely. Poltergeists are often found in houses with a teen in the house. Oh, they say the unstable emotions may trigger them. Oh, that's interesting to know, Debbie. Uh, okay, so for these men in black, is it a fact or fiction? Fact. And they say here it's fiction, and I'll say to you that I saw two men in black once at my work, but they were looking for a criminal, and they were dressed in black. So I don't know. They flashed their little wallet saying FBI, and I said, "Shit, man, the Men in Black." I was thinking of the movie. I was scared. I never saw the FBI here in Quebec, Canada. It's like, come on. So the answer here is fiction. You've seen Men in Black too? Ooh. Okay, so the answer is fiction. The explanation for this is the Men in Black are a phenomenon often associated with UFO lore and conspiracy theories, popular, popularized by books, movies, and eyewitnesses' accounts. However, there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of a secret government agency tasked with surprising information about UFOs or extraterrestrial encounters. Most reported encounters with men in black can be attributed to hoax, uh, misunderstanding, or misidentifications. So that is the answer to that. Cassie, hello. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Okay, and now it says here these stories blend elements of history, legend, and supernatural, offering in intuitive, intriguing, glimpse into. Sorry about that. Who been reading for a while now, into the human fascination with the mysterious and unexplained. While some are based on real events or beliefs, others are purely products of imagination and myth making. Exploring these narratives can provide insights into cultural fears, beliefs, and anxieties. Oh. So, yeah. So we made it to 1 hour, guys. Wow. So then I always read this part here. As the curtain closes on this chapter of our journey together. I did you farewell with gratitude in my heart. Thank you for being part of this unforgettable experience, and may the memories we've shared linger in our hearts until we meet again. May your adventures be as magical as the moments we've cherished together. Good night, and may your dreams continue to shine bright. And like I always say, if you like this live stream, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more live streams like this. And I'll see you around the broom somewhere. Love you all very much and have an amazing week. Again, thanks for coming. I don't know if he's going to go on Patrick at 9. He's has his time spot now because I was using his time spot of 9 p.m. on Monday nights. So I wrote to him earlier this week and told him that you have your time spot. It is free for you now. I'm going to go back to 8 o'clock. And thank you for letting me have my 9 o'clock. He was like, he had things coming up in his personal life, so he couldn't do his YouTube really. But I really do hope he comes on live soon on his 9 o'clock nights on Monday nights. As soon as I know, I will be like on my live, I'll be pinning his link up in blue for his live stream. So I just can't wait to see his live. Miss him so much. So, on that note, guys, stay tuned for this week. I will have my 3 videos out as usual on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I take Tuesdays off. So, on that note, love you all very much, and thank you for giving me the privilege to entertain you tonight for at least 1 hour. And so, so good night. Love you all, and I'll see you soon somewhere in someone's chat. Good night.